On this episode of Jester's Garage,
we're going to talk about SAS'PRILLA's first adventure on the road.
Nothing but wind.
Yeah, nice. We got some Happy Days music going on. It's all right. Sniffing that, Jim.
I'm going to not get down in there. I think I'll wait a minute.
What happened to him? He got all really happy or tired or something. I'm not quite sure.
Yeah, I think we'll shut her down before I crawl under.
Okay.
Where's the cougar plate at?
Well, it doesn't exist yet. It will.
It will. The first drive.
Absolutely. First drive and loving it.
Just runs good, though, doesn't it? For just out of the box. Just get in and go. Definitely needs some dynamite in it.
Yep.
But you know the exhaust note isn't terrible. We've got no sound insulation. Sit in here and have a conversation this fine.
Absolutely right. That sounds so sweet from the back end.
Horn works. Definitely got some sheet metal rattles. Everything's not tied down like it will be. Tranny shift's nice.
I think we're a little underpowered, don't you?
Yeah, right. Get a smaller pulley for the blower. Man, this feels good.
It feels really
Driving in
good.
SAS'PRILLA.
Yes, we are. First mile of many to come.
Yeah, is it registered and speeded up?
Yeah, it is. We're about 22 right now.
Yeah. I think we're probably doing a little more than that.
It feels like it.
It's really soft. Yeah. Metal. Yeah.
You don't want to rely on it for anything fast. Good stop.
I don't think ergonomically anything feels too bad.
No, it actually feels pretty damn comfortable on here. This is far more comfortable than my Corvette.
Is that right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, this is about as good as it gets for the first drive. And she doesn't want her hardly at all.
It doesn't feel like it's trying to pull you around
Not at
anymore.
all. She's great.
It'll sound better when we tie the running boards on.
You think?
Pretty excited, huh?
Can I come inside?
Yes, you may.
Oh, we got it.
They're all in there, man.
We got it.
All in, sit down. You shut the door.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
This was the greatest first drive that I've ever been involved in.
Yep.
And it's the first drive I've ever been involved in like this. With the builder and the guy who's documenting everything, and it's amazing. I enjoyed myself wholly.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure being involved with it, that's for sure.
Got in it today. Well, we tried it last week. And it wasn't as good as today. We'll admit that. We blew a power steering hose off first thing last week, so we put it off for a week. Finally, the rain let up, and today we got to go for a drive.
And it was an amazing drive. In fact, we even had a little attention from one of the local elementary schools up here in the park we were at. A lot of the kids wanted to come around and take a look at the truck.
And they had 1,000 questions, didn't they?
Absolutely. They were good questions.
They
too.
were all legit.
Yeah, you even had more questions than they could remember. But
Yeah. Okay, girl in the pink. I don't remember.
Yeah, that'd been me.
Spotlight.
Yeah. Yeah.
About 560 horsepower. A whole lot. Yes.
How old is it?
1946. You do the math backwards? 44 and 24?
78 years old.
Yes, they're electric windows. Just like in your mom's and dad's cars, up and down electric, which it did not come with. That was all adapted to the truck.
Yeah. How did the doors open?
Well, they're called suicide doors because they open backwards of what normal doors do. And it's just a nice change, something different, because when it was built, it opened from this way. But we kind of like the idea of being a suicide door like that. Plus, I'm getting older and it's easier for me to get in and out.
How fast can it go?
We don't know.
So there's no barometer?
There is a speedometer on it, but this is the first time we've driven it, ever,
Oh.
like this.
Today.
Today
Today's the
is.
first time.
And so
Yep.
that said, the most we've gotten up to is about 30 miles an hour. Right here?
Yeah.
Those are just pins. They're called cletos that holds the metal together.
The amount of work involved in a vehicle like this to get it to this magnitude and have it be straight and sitting there in the raw metal is a work of art. Most people can't even begin to do that, and most people around here can't begin to do that. That's a really awesome piece of artwork you're looking at there.
Well, we have a gentleman here, actually 3 gentlemen here that can do it. That far up there, that's Steve's. Yes, question.
I forgot what that is.
That's
Okay,
all
you'll
right.
think of it.
How long did it take you to build?
A little over 2.5 years so far.
Why are the colors of the tires blue?
Because that's going to be the final color of the truck. It'll be this kind of it'll be what we call SAS'PRILLA. It's going to be kind of a root beer, real shiny root beer.
Is that the first time driving that one?
No, he's driven it a lot, I think. Right,
Yeah,
Steve?
it's been around for a while.
Okay. Yes.
Do you guys make cars or did you just do this because
It's my job. I've got a shop over the hill here that's all we do is build hot rods.
you put it in hot August nights?
It will be. It's been there. It was there last year. It didn't run, so we just hauled it down there and pushed it into place. Yes, it was there.
And they have a category down there for
Yes,
that.
4 builders. Under construction.
Yep.
How much would that cost?
A whole lot. We don't know yet because it's not done yet.
Was it really hard to find the parts? Like, or do you just make all the parts? Like, how
Rob is a magician when it comes to bending and tweaking metal. So a lot of things he's found and modified, or we started with the completed truck, much like it is now. Every piece on this truck has been taken off and reworked from the wheels up. So a lot of parts are readily available, aftermarket parts, and then some of them are actual parts off the truck originally.
Okay.
This is neat.
Right there, that allows air in to the engine, so it doesn't get too hot, along with the cooling system.
Teardrop holes.
Yeah.
What else do you have to put on it, like, to finish?
Well, there's going to be a lot of body straightening and some welding on it, and a couple of things fixed, changed slightly, and then sanding and paint. And that'll take, realistically 4 months.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Thank you.
Best question yet.
After you're finished, can you come back here?
I'd be happy to.
That'd be a great idea.
That's a great
Yeah,
idea.
my
You
grandson,
bet.
I'd
Wait,
be
where
happy
is
to.
Harrison?
Pardon me?
He's in Miss
He was in here, but he's in class
He's
again.
gonna eat lunch.
Back there.
How long has it stayed this shiny?
How long has it stayed this shiny? Well, probably at least a year.
She's a girl. She won't be on it. Ready?
That's good. Good to know.
Didn't expect that.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not really built to haul much. So to
Just
be a
haul ass.
guesstimate,
Yeah.
it probably will never haul more than a couple of 100 pounds.
How was the inside when you originally, like the seats and stuff? Did you have to
They were actually really good. I still got the original seats.
Okay.
They've got a couple little tears in them is all. But overall, the interior was fairly
But you
decent.
made all new fabric
Yes.
in there?
All
That's
the,
my
all the sheet
upholsterer
metal all the way
with the
around has
camera.
been
All new.
all new.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
How do you open it when it's closed?
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's a really good question because there's 2 little latches one on each side. That one you probably wouldn't get to see me do it, but there's a little pin under there, a little button, and it's electric, and it releases the doors, one on each side. And then we also have remote control, just like your newer cars do, push button remotes that will open as well. Works pretty well.
Basically what you got is a vehicle with modern drivetrain and components in an early vintage metal.
Yep.
What's your estimated time until you finish it?
Probably another, let's say 6 months.
What do you think it could go?
What could it tow? Well, it's not built to tow, but it's got enough horsepower that it could tow a lot.
Why did you decide to put this kind of?
I bought the truck many years ago, and I just really like it. And then we decided to do some improvements upon it. And very honestly, it just got away from us. One thing led to another, to another, to another.
Somebody started drawing pictures.
Somebody started drawing pictures. Yeah.
Just almost
How long do you think it will last?
Forever.
Yep.
Longer than I will. I honestly think that Harrison will drive this. And he's only 6. Yes.
I forgot what.
Okay. One more?
Why do you have like a thing that can
Oh, the box on it?
Yeah.
Because that's the style of the truck. That was the way it was manufactured. Do you remember?
Yeah. What did it used to look like?
It was a little bit tan with a little bit of gray and blue on it.
How many miles could it drive?
How many miles can it go? You mean on a tank of gas?
Yeah.
Well, it holds about 19 gallons of gas, and if we get 10 to the gallon, we'll be okay. So that'd be 190 to 200 miles.
How many miles does it have?
Since it's been built? 3. Yes.
What color are you gonna paint it?
It's a really pretty root beer.
Like the wood?
Very similar, yes.
That was cool.
That was cool. Totally unexpected.
And so one of the things that went right, in this thing goes out, the brakes work good, the power steering works perfect, starts, drives, does everything it should. A few little things we'd like to adjust. There's a rattle here, a rattle there, things you'd expect.
Well, there's no weather stripping yet.
Not at all.
It was really quiet for a vehicle with no weather stripping or leather or nothing in it.
Absolutely.
Right. It actually, the interior noise, just as it is, no sound deadening, no upholstery.
No.
We're sitting in there having a conversation, it's fine. And so by the time we get all that stuff in there, it's gonna be great.
I don't know if you call laughing a conversation, but there was a lot of that going on. No alcohol.
Well, I think you were just so giggleless because you're just
God.
like, wow,
I'm
I'm
like
like
a
my truck.
kid in a candy store with this thing.
Absolutely.
Absolute new toy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, some of it was watching Jess do the monkey thing between the
It was
windows
a
of
lot of
Steve's
fun.
car.
You didn't
He
get
couldn't
that,
decide.
we did.
Yeah, we got a few.
Oh, no.
There should have been a video of him going back and forth in the car.
Yeah, Steve should have been. Steve should have been filming too.
Absolutely.
Stop for a second.
Nope. Different angle. Okay. Yeah, we're rolling. Go for it.
No, the pluses on this, what worked well today far exceed the minor adjustments and the low odds and ends. And as we talked, next week it's not much of a week for anybody, so after that we'll get the gas run out of it. So that means we'll be out on the road a little bit more, and then trade her down to nothing, and then
Yeah. Start putting some color on it.
Start putting some color. That'll
get
be
some serious.
You'll start getting some transformation right there. It'll be an exercise. We'll take each part off one at a time. Make sure all the way around the part is perfect. The part goes on and off perfectly. So when we go reassembly, we're not fighting that stuff.
Right.
Yeah. And that'll be crucial. So we don't want to be fighting with pain. We want everything just kind of go together the way it's supposed to.
Yeah, we've had it apart and back together a number of times, so some of that stuff was.
So at least one more time.
Yeah.
Well, you know, this past 2 weeks we got all the lights functioning.
Mhm.
With a couple of issues, but nothing serious. It's mostly mistakes that I corrected. But just bringing the lights on brought the whole thing to life. Just a different feel.
Well, for this to be your first wiring project, this is a wiring 101. This is a pretty involved deal.
Oh, yeah.
On this one.
There's a lot of wires in it. You're gonna be more because you put clearance lights on it, right?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I just got them and YouTube sent them over. They sent the model as to what I should be buying, so I'm going to go out
Big old
on Amazon.
Right, it looked good up
I
there.
wanted the triangular ones. No, but it's been a hell of an experience for me. Been a lot of fun.
And I'm sure he's thankful that you're doing it.
Yeah,
Well,
exactly.
I'm the one responsible for it, so he didn't have to. It took a little longer, and then I got ahead of him, and so we had to wait a little bit. So just me catching up to him, I was impressed.
Yeah, well, that gives him the freedom to get a lot of the other stuff done.
Yeah,
You
Right,
can't do that.
exactly.
Well, and I'm looking forward to helping Nate on the actual painting,
Right
on
on.
the sanding of it.
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't expect to do more than just push a block back and forth.
That's an important part of it.
And while building it, you know, it's a lot of fun to build these things. But
Mhm.
having Jim with us here,
Oh, yeah.
we're giving each other shit all day and having fun.
Right.
It's made a good experience.
I've added a few new terms to my vocabulary.
Comes with the territory.
Those just come from my wife. I'm sorry.
Oh, I got it. And I don't stay late because then I'm going to start drinking. That's too far to drive.
Yeah.
No, it's
I tried to assault from here.
well, so do I.
I
Short 2 miles.
You could drop Jim off.
Yeah. Here, 35-mile-an-hour rollout.
Thanks for coming along with that test drive on SAS'PRILLA, and we'll see you next time on
Jester's
Garage.
I think that worked out.
Thanks for joining us on this episode. Let's see.
You're welcome.
Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah. This episode of Jester's Garage
Is brought to you by.
I guess the jalopy shop. That was awkward.
Try that one again.
Go ahead, do it again.
On this episode of Jester's Garage, we're gonna... See, that sucks.
Oh, you got me.
All right, one more time.
Take 3. On this episode of Jester's Garage,
We're going to talk about Sassprilla's first time, blah, 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 on the road.
Right.
anyway, thanks for joining us on Jester's Garage, and we'll see you next time. Something like
That
that.
was pretty good.
Sounds good.
Oh, we're ending now.
No, we don't have to.
No,
That's fine.